What about Lil Sass? Do you know who Lil Sass is? Me either.
No.
Exactly.
We know Little Sass.
Do you know, what about Francis Ellis? Well, they're running the scene in New York City now, and they're mean. Mean girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they were mean to you?
No, they're not mean to me. They can never step to mama. But they, you know, they're just causing problems.
These are comedians in New York?
These are comedians in New York, apparently.
Okay. All right, everyone, welcome to Out and About. It's Friday. The weekend is almost here. It's finally nice out. Nana showed up to work with a bouquet of flowers. I got my sling off. We're rocking matching jackets.
I know. I wish you should have called me this morning and told me what you were wearing.
We usually coordinate jackets. It feels like spring.
Does it feel like spring already?
Yeah.
It's only 40 degrees today.
I think it's because it's sunny out. And
I can't wear a midriff just yet.
No, I think it's Diego and Vinny's sunny disposition is shining light on all of us right now. If you could see them, they're also matching. What a coincidence.
Diego locked the door when he got in here.
Is that uncomfortable?
Well, I just know that's because he told me. But prior to this, like one time we were drinking wine coolers at my apartment.
Oh God!
And he said, sometimes, he goes, "Can I trust you?" he goes, I don't know something about you, Joey, but I can feel like myself around you. I said, well, I'm glad, Diego. What's on your mind, son? And he said, well, sometimes, is it weird that sometimes I take my mom's hairbrush,
turn
the back of it around and, play a little bit down there? I was like, where do you mean down there? And he goes, you know where. I mean, and he's talking about his asshole.
Right.
So
it's a journey that every young boy takes.
So that's what I thought was going to happen here because he locked the door. So I was like, because he told me, sometimes I'll lock the door. I put on a Doritos scented candle and have my way. But that's the first gay man's, and I want to take a poll here. The first butt stuff, the first dildo for every gay guy is their mom's hairbrush.
Of course.
It's returning, especially if it has that spongy handle. Where you can clench down on the sphincter.
You can clench on it?
And it still has a little give to it, so you feel like you're not going too far.
You were clenching as a young boy.
Well, I have a double walled sphincter.
So Joey had a double-ended brush. Actually, there were no fingers on it.
You never stuck a hairbrush up your ass?
Of course I have.
The bristle end?
Yeah, the bristle. I do it the wide way. No, yeah, that's a coming of age thing. So whenever you're ready to poop that thing out, son, throw it on over here.
Yeah.
Let Nana take a ride.
I'm starting to Matt. Why did you get your armband off?
Because I'm having surgery next Wednesday, and I'm like, fuck it. If it's gonna break even more, what's the point? They're just gonna go in. And
so you're wearing
it
so it didn't break further, or you're wearing it because it like hurt?
Well, I'm trying to loosen it up. That's what she said. I'm trying to loosen it up and like do a little bit of PT and strengthen my scapula and strengthen the other muscles and things around it that will help with my recovery process. Are you going to that birthday party this weekend?
No.
Why? You don't party anymore?
No, I do. I just have I'm going out of town.
Are you? Where?
I'd
love to know the location. I'd actually love to know who you're traveling with.
I'm traveling with my dance troupe.
What else we have going on this weekend? Our good friend Shane Gillis is hosting SNL.
I know. I'm excited for him. We should have him back. He should have came on to promote his episode. I know he needs the views.
Yeah, he definitely needs the views. He also needs the money. How exciting is that? Full circle moment. Shane, for you guys who don't remember, he was canceled off SNL before he even got hired, and that was back in 2020.
Snowflake liberal cucks.
For Snowflake liberal cucks, I think he made like a joke, an Asian joke, and they got mad at it or something. It was at the peak of cancel culture, and now they came crawling back to Shane, tail tucked between their legs, which is a good thing.
He's making more for his appearance than he would have in 5 years of his fucking residency there.
Do they pay a lot if you host it?
I'm assuming.
No, you mean appearance like comedy shows.
No, they don't pay you to be on SNL?
No.
Well, I know you get Writers Guild for the week, so whatever
what does that mean?
Comes out to. So all the writers
Did you
there
used to work there?
No. All the writers there are union, so it's like WGA. So he brought his buddy Keeves, who's like his writing partner, so he's on for the week.
Oh, so can you explain what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Writing when you host. So when you're hosting.
So when you're hosting SNL, you don't get it's like publicity. It's like when you do the Super Bowl. So they're not going to like break the bank to host. People do it because it's an iconic thing, because it's, it's good for your career, and it's an iconic thing. So you do get paid, like if you're a writer, you'll get paid like Writers Guild for the week, which Francis actually just told me. So
I know what a guild was. I've never heard the word guild before.
I've heard the
Lollipop
Age.
I've heard the Lollipop Guild.
Of course. So yeah, no. The long story short is I don't believe he's going to be making a big fucking check. I mean, this is a guy who
Then
goes on the road
retract
and,
that statement then.
and makes lots of money doing stand up. He actually was on. He was talking about on his show. His dad would always ask him like, "How much money are you making?" And he'd tell him. And then once he started selling out really big shows, he'd ask him, and he'd go, "You really want to know?" I could buy your house with last night's show. And he was like, he stopped asking. So Shane's doing fine. I want him to come back. We partied with Shane. Shane was fun.
I didn't party with him.
You did it?
No, we hung out with him in the green room.
Shane
We did a
parties.
segment.
Yeah.
Oh, I never got to party with him. I just hung out. We just did the interview with him, but he was very fun. He had a cute friend with him.
Oh, that was Keeves. That was
Yeah,
his
I
writing
liked him.
partner.
He's nice.
Back when we had Friday night pints.
What's it like partying with Shane?
It was fun. We just drank and
Is he just like a normal dude, or is he crazy? Is he like crazy?
well, we drank here. So this was peak. This is when everyone was around. It was peak. I don't know if it was like peak craziness, but there's not much that I can legally speak about, which is what we did. But it was fun. You used to do makeup at SNL, didn't you?
No.
I've
I've done makeup for guests going to this. No, yeah, being on it. Yeah. But
was
I've
that
never
like?
seen the show. I've never actually seen the show. I never sat in the audience.
You never
before.
been there?
No.
I tried to go to when I first moved here. I got invited to one of the SNL after parties, and I showed up at 1, and I was like, no one's here, so I left. And then
1
everyone
o'clock?
then everyone showed up after. Yeah,
Well, they go. What time did they get it there at?
like late, probably like 2:30. But it
Was
was
what time did they leave the studio? Doesn't the show end at midnight?
around then, right?
It's like 12:30.
Oh, it
And
does.
then there's a big line of black Lincoln Town cars out front, and it whisks them away to whatever party they're going to. My party was at the Rusty Knot on the west side. You remember that?
Oh right, yeah.
And then the password to get in was Rita Leeds. I remember. You need a password to get in.
Is it always that, or they change it every time?
I don't know. I mean, we could try.
Who's Rita Leeds?
I don't know. I just went up. I was like, Rita Leeds. They're like, okay, come in. I think that would be fun. What are you actually doing this weekend?
I forgot. I forget what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Bay's out of town. I'm hoping is the weather gonna be nice. Maybe I'll go lay out. Maybe I'll lay out.
You'll lay out in
Yeah.
Central. Maybe you'll go throw a Speedo on and go to Central Park like those fucking queens.
Yeah, at Sheep's Meadow. Are you a Central Park queen?
No, fuck no. That makes
I
me
enjoy
nervous.
it. I like going with
with Bay.
No, we do. He goes with his friends all the time. They play those
Foursquare, hopscotch.
What do they play in the park?
What? Soccer?
No, it's
Simon Says?
slap the ball.
Slap the
Spike ball?
butcher.
No.
Pickleball?
No, it's like, it's like
Spike ball.
spike ball.
Yeah.
That's the broiest sport there is.
Yeah.
Well, I figured you were there. They play spike ball every night, like during the week. And then I go with my friends, and then we like bring the kids and the dogs and stuff, and then we kind of lay out and we like go to Dean and Jaluka and get like little, like little foods, and like we make a little picnic, and then we drink wine and hang out, and then I pee in the grass and we smoke cigarettes under the blanket.
Squat or stand,
I mean, I just roll over and put my dick in the grass.
and you let it go.
Yeah.
Man actually burrows a hole down
Yeah.
and pees in it.
But then we do a lot of music. We do I'm friends with the people over at the Summer Stage here, so we do a lot of anytime the concerts, like there's like Mozart in the park, or there's Summer Stage parks. So I do that kind of park, but I don't like it when it's like blazing hot
No, fuck
in the
that.
the middle of the day, and everyone's like, there's something about taking your top off in a public park like that. It doesn't sit right with me unless you're by a body of water. Taking your clothes off like that, wearing a swimsuit outside of like an area with the water is, it just seems unnatural to me.
Those 100%.
Getting in water
agree.
seems unnatural to me as it is, because I hate showering.
Those are the worst types of gays, the Central Park gays. It's like the lowest of low Hell's Kitchen gays who
Well,
go
there
to
are
Central
worse.
Park.
No, the
and go to
Christopher
fucking-
Street Pier gays are actually the worst.
Oh, those didn't even register with
Yeah.
That's not even in. I don't even consider them human.
No,
The
that
Christopher.
is the zestiest form of queer. I mean, you get an
Dude.
STD. You'll get an STD driving down the West Side Highway and rolling your window down too far.
Yeah, God forbid the wind changes. You're gonna catch syphilis. Through
Yeah,
the
those
airborne.
queens are disgusting.
I didn't even.
They're all on. They're all having unprotected sex all over the place.
Oh, you're thinking like
swapping partners.
8th, like at 8th Avenue and 18th. Those are like the
Christopher Street.
But they
the
migrate
pier.
between the two.
I didn't know there's another pier. I thought it was just the pier that at the end of the street you go down.
Yeah.
That's the pier they'll lay on.
I'm thinking of the 8th Avenue trannies. They're also the Christopher Street piers.
Well, those are the mother of the house.
Yes, those are the mothers that children play by the water.
Yeah. They rule with an iron fist.
That is so fucking funny. I haven't thought about Christopher
where
Street
else do
piers.
gays lay out with their tops off?
Should we take these two young children for a tour of gays?
You know I get triggered easily.
Door of gays.
You know I
guys-
get triggered easily.
Do you guys know who these people? Who the Christopher
these
Street
people?
Pier? You ever go there?
No, I haven't. No.
Diego would. Diego's like the little Spanish guy. In,
We can make
in, in
you know
House
what?
is
Actually,
Burning.
both
Paris
of
is
them,
Burning.
both of them would pass without having to do any effort. With just a little costuming, they would pass. He would be one of those Chelsea muscle gays.
Yep.
And she would just be.
He would be at gym bar. Vinny would be at gym bar.
She would be at gym bar. Yeah.
Where would Diego would be at?
Diego would be at Metropolitan Bar in Williamsburg.
Yes.
And
No,
he'd
Diego
be
would
so
be at-
easy to do. I want to get him like a choker necklace, like a lollipop choker necklace.
With pearls on.
No, pearls are too straight. Only the straight guys are pearls. I need like a little like a little zesty necklace. His shirt off, some body glitter.
Yeah. Wait. Now I wanna. What bars would each of them fit at? So we have Vinny as obviously gym bar, obviously the Eagle.
Yes, Eagle and Gym Bar.
Eagle Gym. Give me two
Horse
more.
Meat Disco.
Horse meat.
Horse Meat Disco is the name of a bar.
Oh, and then-
Crazy.
And then the crazier one, it's just called meat.
Horse Meat Disco is way crazy.
That's not a bar. That's a party. That's a circuit party they have every so often.
okay.
What
around
else
the
would
world.
he? Where else would Vinny be?
Vinny would be at Rock Bar.
Yeah, rock bar.
Where else do those muscle queens hang out?
I think we hit it. Eagle, gym,
Gym.
horse meat.
Oh, what's the other one?
I used to go to a party called Tilluminati.
Boxers?
It started at 4 a.m. Huh?
Boxers.
Oh yeah, boxers.
Yeah.
Those
Any
are-
bear bars? What are the bear bars?
Sucker punch.
No.
Oh, what are the other? I think those are pretty much the bear bars. Diego would be at LeBain. He'd be at the top
Yes,
of
she'd be at LeBain on top.
Diego would be at the top of LeBain. Diego would
I
be
think
at.
he goes there anyway, though. That's where all those friends go.
Wait, you know where Diego would
I've
be?
never even heard of that.
Diego would be at the Phoenix. East.
Oh, they still have Phoenix?
Yeah.
I love the Phoenix.
Diego would be at Phoenix.
That was my favorite bar. I felt so cool going there.
Phoenix
Phoenix.
was. It's all
and-
red inside.
What's the other one over there?
The cock.
No, all the
Flying Cock?
No,
she'd
this
be
is a
East
The Cock.
Village Queen.
East Village. Oh, he would be at Pieces, of course. That's where all the young
No,
ones go.
Industry.
Oh,
I've
he'd be
never
at
heard of
Industry.
any
He'd be
of
at
these
Therapy.
Therapy.
Vinny would be at Atlas Social Club.
Oh yeah.
Vinny would be on the
I haven't been
pedestal.
out. I haven't been out into gay bars. Even like years into before me meeting Bay, we stopped going to gay bars. But you and I would like dabble once in a while.
Yeah.
But like only time I go to gay bars is when I'm hanging out with the drag queens and like
Yeah.
from Drag Race, and then we'll go to like Rise Bar. And like for the past 10 years, I really haven't gone to gay bars, so I don't even know what's cool anymore.
I know. I think most of them are still around. Like most of them.
I
Most
wonder
of them,
what
and they
it's
all
like.
have the exact same
Last time when I went to a
reputation.
gay bar was with you. We were in Tampa.
That's those bars were. I had a blast.
It was
that
so much
night.
fun. But I remember standing there.
I slept
and
with an
I had
Army
I had an
pilot.
epiphany. I had an epiphany. We were standing there. I said, I was standing there. I was like, oh my god, do you remember how we spent like 20 years of our lives just coming here
Yep.
every single night, just hoping that someone would sweep us over our feet, or someone would talk to us, or someone would think be interested in us, and like we'd spend our whole life just getting outfits and getting haircuts and like making sure you looked good, so like when you get there someone would hit on you, like, and you validated your entire existence on going to those gay bars, and if someone didn't validate you or like wanted to hit on you, your life, you'd be fucking in a spiraling depression.
Yep.
It was like your whole life. We were standing there and I was looking around, I was like saying, oh my god, this is, and I was triggered because like, oh my god, this is what these people are doing. They're doing it. I wanted to like go there and save them. I think I did. You know, when I take Adderall, I start chatting people's ear off.
Yeah.
Adderall's code for meth.
It's funny though. Like I don't go out to bars with the intent to like. I'm not like trying to pick up guys. I'm trying to go.
I'm trying to avoid people.
I'm trying to get drunk and hang out with my friends. That's funny. I'm thinking. I mean, Diego's age. He's very much a therapy industry, vodka soda.
Oh,
There's
no,
a
no,
bar
no,
called
no.
Vodka
The
Soda.
Ritz.
The Ritz.
That's where she
What's
works.
the one where the two guys got drugged? It's Times Square. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
What's that bar?
Q. The Q.
He's a Q queen.
Oh yeah, QQueen.com.
Diego's a Q queen. What bars would we go? What straight bars would Joey and I go to?
Is straight bars a thing?
I just
Straight
bar.
bars aren't
Yeah.
even a
I
thing.
don't know.
What bar do we match up with in your lexicon?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not good at this.
Okay, thanks guys.
No,
glad
straight,
we
bar,
have
straight
some-
bars
Straight
isn't a
bars are
thing.
just bars.
Yeah,
I
what do you
know.
mean?
That is
Yeah.
so funny. We should make a graphic where we just have your guys' face and then lines going to the bars that you would be at.
We should go to a drag brunch.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That'd be. You ever
Roundabout
been?
Adventures. No, I've never been, but I want to go. I heard they twerk on your pancakes and stuff.
Oh, they'll twerk on your
Yeah,
pancakes.
we should go to the one. Oh, you know who hosts one? Is
specific.
our friend.
I heard they twerk with Diego's a
Our
pancake.
friend does
The
one.
one thing he
Charlene
wants.
does them. Charlene does
Oh,
drag
we can
brunch.
go to Charlene if you want to go to a real drag brunch. We can go to.
Charlene do more. Charlene will piss on your pancakes.
Yeah, we could go to Baby T in Brooklyn. See Charlene incarnate and her friend. That would be fucking fun.
That would
Yeah.
be so fun.
That'd
You
be
really
nice.
wants to
I
do
want to
it.
go. Yeah.
Jacob wants those. He's got a pancake kink. He has a
People
flat
get
jacket.
the gays get fucked up at brunch.
Yeah, I want to get fucked up.
Like they get fucked.
You wanna
Like,
go
they
this
start
weekend?
there.
I'll go this weekend.
Like they call the dealer from the before their pancakes get there, like in the morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's brunch dealers.
Of course. Of
I
course.
have no
Are you working
plans
brunch
this
today? You have to ask. I don't want to pigeonhole Latino drug dealers, but
The first time I ever met Charlene, she goes, I was like, oh my God, I'm such a fan. She goes, oh, that's wonderful. Step into my office. I go, you have an office here? She goes, yeah. She takes me to the men's room. We were at a warehouse party in Brooklyn. Takes me to the men's room, opens up the third stall, jumps on the toilet, goes like this, goes, welcome to my office. Pulls out a and we were just sitting there. That was the early 2010s back in the day. No, we should all do a drag brunch. Maybe not this weekend, but maybe next. The Wonton Don tackled the terrorist.
I'm so excited about that.
How jealous. That's like a dream scenario for me, to just stop a terrorist attack and get famous for it.
I wanted to stop. I saw someone. Yeah, well, let's talk about that. I mean, have you ever done any act of bravery like that? Like, did you ever play the hero?
Not
Like this woman on
really.
in TikTok. She was at a pet store or something, and she was kicking her foot into the kennel, slamming her foot into the kennel, and then she walked out. She's like, "Are you recording me?" Get and grab the guy's phone and slam it to the ground, and then walked out and slapped some woman across the face.
What the fuck?
I would have grabbed her by her fucking throat, slammed her fucking skull on the ground, and smashed it in with my fucking foot. just for kicking the animal. No one did anything. Like I'm praying. I have nothing to lose. Like I'm praying the day that I get to use take my anger out and just finally like.
You wish a
ruin
motherfucker
someone.
would. Is what
I
you're
wish
trying
someone
to
would
say.
try me.
You wish a motherfucker would.
That's like, you know, when like my friends would get
course.
mugged back in the day, like people get mugged,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like their wallets out, like guys. People know. I mean, I look like a fucking beast, so like people know not to step to me. But like, my size is not the problem. It's my fucking unhinged mental illness is the problem. Like I'm the wrong one to pick. So it's like
Whatever.
I'm just praying for someone to try me one day.
Whatever. You know how like on bath salts, like if someone's on bath salts, they just can't be stopped.
Yeah.
Now Nana gets like that when she's angry.
And I'll start eating face.
Nana will start eating face. You can't do that. I don't know. I haven't really done anything like that.
So tell me how Wonton Don
Yeah,
was on a plane from Albuquerque,
Yep.
going back to where he comes from,
Chicago.
and someone tried to open the door.
Middle of the flight, someone tries to violently start opening the door.
So if they open the door, what was his plan to do? Throw people off the bus?
If you open the door of the plane, like when you're going, the plane basically like stops
But you
working.
can't even open the door.
But is that a thing? Because that one plane, the door flew off and they just were fine.
Well, they were fine, but like if they didn't have their seatbelts on, people close to the door were getting
some
sucked out. They
people
actually had to
got their,
film
hats
it.
sucked out. Or
Yeah, they had to have
something.
like a chain of people to hold them on. So this guy tried to open the door. Donnie and 5 other guys tackled him, duct taped him. Donnie said he was in a Margarita and P.F. Chang's induced coma. He
saw
woke
that.
up out of that and tackled him down. He gave an interview on Good Morning America.
Oh, he did?
He's our local hero. Yeah.
I didn't see his interview.
Yeah, Donnie is. If you don't know who the Wonton Don is, make sure you check him out because he's A1.
He is A1.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Great content.
What does
Great
that
guy.
mean?
That's what the brothers say is
tier.
like top tier.
A1.
A1.
Like the steak sauce?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I love A1 steak sauce.
Like
Are
the-
you right?
I think I'm gonna serve it tonight at dinner.
Ooh.
What are you making for dinner?
I don't know, but I've a group coming over.
Nana's got the group over. So yeah, Donnie was doing it. We love the Wonton Don.
Wait, so then the plane, they had to land the plane early somewhere else, or they sat on him until like.
I don't know. I think they just turned it around and brought it back down.
Other than
I actually
that,
don't know.
Like they just zip tied him and left him in the back laying down on the seat. So he
That's
couldn't
got to be
move.
humiliating. You
He
get
was
hog tied.
Yeah.
A failed terrorist.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah,
trying
that's
to do a terrorist attack and failing.
Yeah.
Like it's not that hard.
What was his motive? Did they say was he a suicide jumper? Was he trying to kill himself?
I don't fucking
I
know.
don't
He was
know,
a big
I didn't.
fat white guy, which I
I
was
know.
not expecting. I just want to say, he looked like a plumber from like Nassau County, and he's fucking trying to rip the door
Sure,
open.
he just wasn't having like a mental breakdown. Like that wasn't just the crux of it.
I don't know. I mean, I get it if you're looking for attention.
Has anything crazy happened to you guys on a plane? Like anyone acted crazy ever?
No.
No.
Had
No.
stuff on a train. Like
Trains,
New Jersey
but like there's
Transit.
homeless people on trains. Like, that doesn't count. Like that's
These
like,
weren't homeless people.
Yeah, but trains are.
This is mi familia.
Tu es mi familia. No.
I never.
What
have
happened?
either.
Nothing happened to you on a plane?
Never plane.
I sleep through most flights.
I do
so
too.
I wouldn't even know.
Knockout.
Yeah.
What happened with Kelly Rowland?
Kelly Rowland was this was last week, but she was supposed to co-host the Today Show with my friend Hoda, and she abruptly left because she was not pleased with the dressing room that she was provided.
Must have been having
So
a
then
bad day.
Rita Ora had to step in. But I gotta say, and Bethany Frankel went on the record saying, because Bethany Frankel filled in, and
She's friends with Dave.
Bethany Frankel.
Yeah.
Well, she filled in, and she hosted the Today Show with Hoda, and so she knows, she's been there, she knows what's up. So she went on her TikTok saying that this is not for a diva moment to have. The Today Show is an institution that's been there forever, and that's just what it is. It's a communal makeup area, like the makeup area is communal, and there's dressing rooms that are small, like which are just for that. So under like the size of this room we're in right now, it's like about this size, kind of change or whatever, and the makeup area is a communal makeup area. So that wasn't up to par for her. But I don't know if she's never been there before, but I can't imagine she's never been there before, or maybe she thought that maybe now that she's older and a bigger star that she deserved a bigger dressing room.
Is she a bigger star?
No one gets those dressing rooms there. So she should have known that. So she's kind of like left and said this wasn't up to her standards, and then everyone's coming at Bethany saying that you freaking her out. She had to retract her statement because they're saying you don't know what a black woman's going through. It has nothing to do with being a black woman. It has to do with that's what the fucking vibe is. Hoda's fucking black, so it's like the whole thing of the vibe is there. That's just what it is. It's a communal dressing room. It's like it's a kind of go there and do what it is. It's not about, this isn't the fucking the Oscars, mama.
I think that Kelly Rowland is arguably her star is the smallest it's ever been since she got famous.
Well,
she's
I think
not
now,
at the height of her career. She's on the downfall.
Well, no, she was on the downfall. Now she's on the upper slope because now she's she made a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh god, what's Tyler Perry gonna pay her? Fucking 25 cents an hour? Doesn't that guy fuck everyone over? That's like his big thing, Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry has his very own Neverland.
Yeah,
He has
that's
his
like
own,
the whole thing with Monique and all those guys. Tyler Perry like refuses to pay like people what they deserve to
That's
be
why
paid.
he plays every character. He
That's why
anybody.
Yeah, that's why Cat Williams that's the whole like Cat Williams thing. Is Tyler Perry like is in charge of essentially like black entertainment and black mafia like in the entertainment industry, and he like doesn't pay, like Monique didn't get paid enough, like all these people, so they're trying to rally against him.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the head of the movie studio in Atlanta.
We have two new starlets on the rise on Cameo. Amanda Bynes is on Cameo now.
Is she?
Yes, she
Did you
is.
get one?
No, I have no money for that.
How much
but
does she pay?
I didn't look. And also Gypsy Marie Rose is on there as well.
I mean, we got to get a Gypsy Marie. Can we see how much Gypsy Marie is on Cameo? I think I would almost rather have. No, I would rather have Gypsy Rose. I was thinking Amanda Bynes. I don't think she knows what she's saying.
I love her. She's gonna be a manicurist.
I saw she passed her test.
I know. I want to get my nails done.
Congratulations. What do you think of my?
Should we have her on?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it was so funny. She wanted Drake to come on to our podcast originally. Drake said no.
Correct.
Because she had the famous tweet back in the day that said, "Drake murder my vagina."
Right. I
Drake
quote that to this day.
Drake never responded. So because she couldn't get Drake on her podcast, she decided to go with the next best thing. The manager of her nail salon.
No. The manager of the sneaker store in Los Angeles.
Yes. The second best thing, the manager of the sneaker store. She's how do you say it, esthetician?
She's a manicurist. An esthetician is a skin of aesthetics. It's skin.
Speaking of skin, what do you think of my mustache? Be honest. Can I rock it? You didn't even notice.
I'm more sure. What is that rash on the back of your head?
Where? Here? Oh, you know why? Because I use the clippers just raw to my
Oh,
skin.
wow.
That happens to me too. Like I get so
Right here?
irritated and shit. Yeah, on my
No,
skin.
the back of your neck, there's a raspberry, like a bite.
Oh.
It's from the razor, though. I like the mustache. I think it looks nice.
You think I could keep it? It's not
you look like
trashy?
it is a little trashy, but you look more like a gym teacher than like a stylish
Yeah,
guy.
that's
With
Ew.
the jacket too.
Yeah,
I think it's a
gym
jacket.
teacher.
All right, 10 push-ups, run laps, and we're going to play kickball.
Throw some shades on. Yeah, it's like dodgeball class.
A hungover gym teacher. I think I need to trim it up a little. I think it's a little too long.
I mean, if I had a normal face, I would have a mustache too.
You can have a mustache.
No, I have too much of a fat on
What's
my
the
face.
trashiest facial hair?
Oh,
Handlebar mustache.
mutton chops.
Mutton chops. I think it's
No,
handlebar.
what's the thing on your chin? What's it called? Not a goatee.
You like what Howie Mandel has?
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
flavor saver.
Soul patch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
soul patch. That's what
I
it's
feel
called.
like soul patch is just like
No, the trashiest.
that's like Smash Mouth 90s.
Yeah, like that's
The
like,
trashiest is
trashy.
pencil
Sublime.
thin. The trashiest is pencil thin. Like when they go over when they take the pencil thin.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what Ron has.
Oh, chin strap is trashy as
Yeah, I was gonna
fuck.
say chin strap. A white person with a chin strap is very trashy.
You could have a really thin chin
Then
strap.
there's like Amish. You know,
Neck
nothing's wrong with
beards.
Amish.
Neared.
I grew up in the Pennsylvania Dutch country myself.
A neared.
Yeah.
I think mutton chops, like you said, are fucking trash. Hitler mustache.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
That's not really trash though. That's more European. That's more like
Yeah.
That's more artistic.
But then also the paper thin is artistic as well.
I'm not talking about paper thin much like a French like you.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like when they shave your hairline, they have like that lined up hairline.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Pencil thin like
TJ Khaled.
or like Fat Joe. Like
I got that. Remember, I went to my barber and he lined me up. I was like, this
any
is a
type
little
of,
bit
I've
too.
always said that any type of graphic facial hair is
Yeah.
an immediate no for me. It's immediate no. I don't like guys with long hair, and I don't like guys with graphic facial hair. I like it like a natural fluffy stuff. I don't like anything lined up. And it's not me making a political statement that I don't like the urban community. It's just I just think it looks unnatural and
It's disgusting.
and just gross.
On a white person, it looks unnatural. I think. Like. I
And
don't know.
anyone that's I mean, cleaned up and manicured nice, but anytime there's like a graphic, sharp like line, like
Yeah.
like
If it's
humans,
too- if you're too
humans
edged up-
don't have straight, clean, sharp lines in anything. So it's like I don't think like any kind of grooming, whether it's the graphic facial hair or this or
You don't want the Bernie Mac.
I don't like this clean. I think I prefer a natural look on any man. I just think it's like
Those are bad.
cleaned up and tight. Like I love a nice haircut, a great haircut. But I just don't like when it's like so like fucking sharp.
The American man went through a very dark time post COVID because all the guys grew their hair out, and then some of them waited about a year and a half to trim it back.
Carolyn Bennett grew a bush out.
Let's screw a bush out. Do you remember that? It was like all of us. We'd come back to work. It's like, why does everyone have long hair? Like it was fun. You're at home. You're locked up. Cut the hair.
I don't like
the
guys
world
with
is
long
back
hair.
in order. Some people can do it. I think Robbie Fox has great hair. He was a little long there for a second, which I was like, well, what are we doing here? He trimmed it up nice.
My hair used to be really long.
Oh,
It used to be. Like I would gel it back, like
Oh,
super
no.
tight fade, gel it back. But if I pulled it down, it would be like past my lips. It'd be like really long.
Oh,
It was
God.
gross. I one time had a
Did you feel fish?
one time the Hitler mustache comment reminded me of this. One time I was at, I think it was the post office, and there was this looked like an old money like rich lady comes up next.
That
to me,
was
she goes-
Joey?
She goes, "Oh, I love your haircut," and she's like, "I can't think of what the style is." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." She goes,
She asked
"Oh,
if you were a day
look
laborer?
you look like she goes, "Oh, you look like a Nazi."
Day labor.
What?
It looked like a
That's
I
crazy.
got some shrubs in the back I need attended to.
That's
How much you charge
fucking-
per hour?
You guys
That's
are not
fucking
like
great.
me.
I've grown my hair really long before, like mullet, high school, lacrosse,
I
like
could see you with the mullet.
down.
You have a. Could you mind taking your hat off? You got a. There you go.
Wait, can we do a flow check? If you do you mind turning
Do you
around?
mind if we do a float? Do this.
No, I do like this. From the back.
Yeah, the hockey team, the all hair hockey team,
All hitter.
Doing that.
all hair.
If I was single, I was dating an athlete, I would definitely date a hockey player.
Which one?
I don't know if they look. I don't know any real hockey players.
You
but
date Ryan Whitney probably.
No, none of those guys. No, none of those guys that work at Barstool.
Oh, all right.
None of those are hot. I like the ones on TikTok, like the Canadian ones.
Yeah,
They all talk like in that fancy accent.
hockey players are the best looking of any athlete. I think they're
I'm a
up
puck
there.
bunny.
You're a puck slut.
A puck bunny.
Puck bunny.
Yeah,
Look at this. My hair so long.
Look at Diego.
he's wearing a string bikini.
Crazy how long it was.
Yo, my hair was long, bro. Are you going to Agent Orange's birthday party this weekend, Diego?
No, I didn't get the invite.
Damn.
Just go there and tell him you're Joey Camasta.
No,
Yeah.
he knows me. Me and Noah are friends.
You can
But
go.
not
You
that
can
close
be.
of
You can be my date. I'm going.
You're going? Is it at?
I think so.
Is it the No Rules?
Yeah, it's the party with no rules. Now,
I don't like
now show up with a sling and a pistol, and there will be no rules when I get there. You're not going.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, I like where we're at now. The wheels are turning on Nana. If Diego goes, will you go?
No, I'd rather just have a party at my house.
We
I
can
don't
do
like
after.
going
We can
out.
do afters at your house.
Afters.
Afters, bro. Yo, bro. I sound like Kareem and Jack Mac.
I'll only go
Bro.
if Diego
bro.
goes.
You'll what?
I'll
only
go with
if
you.
He'll go with me.
Yeah.
Will you
Wait, I
ask
thought
my
you were going
social
with
media
me.
manager?
Actually, I'm going with Pat.
But you can go with the three of us.
Yeah.
Thruple.
Thruple.
I don't like no rules. I like that. That means I'm not protected if there's
Joey,
no rules.
Joey shows up with an AR. Everybody on the ground. Joey shows up with bear mace.
I'll turn it on myself.
Bear Mason Begonias starts doing tablescapes.
I'm nervous about the Begonias this week.
Let's talk to me, dear. Let's iron it out. Let's talk it through.
Okay, this is. And I'm probably gonna get canceled for this.
Okay. Well, we've already.
Yeah,
We're already getting canceled. What happened?
No, not this. No. So I call.
Oh,
I have a
God.
pet name for someone I love.
Yeah, give me a hint.
The name?
Yeah.
It's Sweet Pea.
That's Bay?
No, someone else.
The man at the flower store.
We'll say that. Okay. But now Sweet Peas, the actual Sweet Pea flower, is at the market right now.
Now we're working.
Thing is,
we're confused.
guess how much the bunch is?
What?
$100 a bunch.
How much is in a bunch?
It's just like.
How many do you need? First, no. Let me answer that question. 0. You don't need any. How many are you getting?
I didn't get them, but I want to go back and like get a bunch of them, like a couple bunches. I do a baker's dozen. But I can't see like it's just saying it just because of the name. It's like I don't need to be spending $100 on Sweet Peas.
I need to get fake flowers. Fake flowers are more expensive than real flowers.
They are. They're much more elegant as well.
That was the most genuine. You go, they are. My baby's learning. They are. They're they're much more elegant.
They're much more elegant.
I need to get those desperately. I bought furniture this weekend. I thought of you.
I know you bought a credenza and a mirror.
Are you proud of me? Do you like that credenza? It's timeless.
No, it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not timeless.
It's timeless.
It's the least thing from timeless ever. It's the most like
It's contemporary.
modern thing I've ever seen. It's beautiful, but
It's modern.
timeless is the least thing it is. It's stunning and artistic and
Yes.
and
I'm
bold
not up on the terminology.
and bold and retro. I would say
There's retro. There's a little. There's almost
retro of like it gives the nod to the 70s. It's a 70s nod to it.
Yes.
It has a
This is all this description for credenza.
but timeless
Beautiful.
is the last adjective to use for that credenza.
I think it'll be timeless. I think I'll have it for a long time.
You'll have it for a long. That means
It'll
I'm
last
saying
forever.
the style it'll last forever, but the
Yeah.
style is not timeless.
Well, now you're making me feel bad about it.
What? No, it's not. No, I'm just saying it's. Don't you're just counting what it is by saying timeless.
So
Timeless is like a boring like timeless and architect and furniture. Timeless is like
Yeah.
safe and boring. That's not a safe.
you think I
and
made a
boring.
good decision?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Okay, good. Thank you.
But you know what I mean? Like timeless would just be like a plain ass wood
Yeah.
rocking chair that could be your grandmother's like old house from the 20s or something.
Oh.
It's like that's like
I'm self-conscious about it now.
this is modern and chic and gorgeous. It's not.
Oh, Joey,
It's not-
thank you. The mirror is. I wanted to get a really nice mirror, but are we just doing? Do we have a furniture podcast when I'm coming? Do we have a furniture
Don't
and
tell
flower
me
podcast?
with a good time.
A furniture and flower podcast. I'll spare you with that. We have your friend coming up. We have a lovely interview with your friend.
He's not my friend. He was just on my podcast once.
Yes. Do you want to intro him?
Yes, we have the very funny Eric. What's his name?
D'Alessandro.
Alex D'Alessandro from Staten Island.
Yes.
He's sweeping the nation on his comedy tour.
He's friends with Rico Bosco.
He is.
He has beautiful hair.
Speaking of not liking guys with long hair.
Does he have long hair still?
Oh, yeah. Remember he took it down.
Well, I'm not dating him.
Well, not yet. We hope you guys enjoyed the interview. We hope you guys enjoy the weekend.
Stay safe and be kind to each other out there.
Yes, that's great.
It's an election year.
I'm going to do my best to invite old man out to this party, and hopefully him, Diego, and I will be all over our social media. So bless up, trust in
Stay
God,
blessed.
and glory be to God on high. Praise Allah.
On one. What does it say?
On period.
And that's on period.
Here's Eric D'Alessandro. All right, we're here with a very special guest, Eric D'Alessandro.
Wow, great pronunciation.
It is.
Italian, not Puerto Rican.
A little bit of both,
Damn,
probably.
a little bit of both.
Cool if I was Puerto Rican. I'm not. I'm not.
You're
I'm
not
Puerto
a
Rican.
Staten Island queen.
An exotic Staten Island queen.
That's why we have him. We want to talk about the issues that you're having with MS-13 on Staten Island
Yes.
right now.
What's
I
that?
actually started it.
You did?
Yeah.
God damn.
Is that a pro-Trump rally?
correct? You can
Sure.
something like that.
Or
something
like
that.
a gang that like beheads people. I think.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if are they on Staten Island?
We have a few that are going to be popping on in a second.
I don't know what episode of Mob Wives that was, but I don't know.
Did you clean your chain this week? Or it's
looks
just shiny
very-
like that?
I actually have. Yeah.
It looks very clean.
Yeah.
I have the same chain as you.
Let's see.
It's not the same as yours, but
How do you clean it?
I haven't cleaned it yet. I just wear it every
Have you
day.
ever cleaned it?
No, it's.
I'll tell you. You know what? I leave a toothbrush in my shower.
So do I.
I do it with my ring.
It's
I
for
do
my
it with
boyfriend,
my
not for me.
wife's rings, and I'll be like, I'll just keep them
But
shiny.
what do you use to wash it with a toothbrush?
Just soap.
Soap in the toothbrush
Soap in
in the
the
shower.
Yeah.
On your neck.
I'll take it off. and
Okay.
I'll really scrub.
Joey washes like a tabby. He uses
That's probably the problem I'm having. So you saliva.
Yeah. Yep. I tried, but that's no good.
What else? So you just moved back from your very fun comedian. You just moved back. You were in Austin forever. You just moved back to Staten Island.
I lived in
Your
LA,
hometown.
then I moved to Austin last
Yeah.
time I was
She's a
and then
globetrotter.
I just came back to New York. You know, it was time.
Yeah, you were
was
just sick of the pace. Why'd you move back?
A lot of stuff. I got passed at the Cellar, so
that's huge.
working at the Cellar
Congrats.
was really big for me. And then
in here, the cellar here.
the Cellar in
Is that the only one?
She's making baguettes.
there's one. They opened one in Vegas actually, but
Oh, the one on Bleecker.
the one in Bleecker.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, it's McDougal.
Yeah,
Oh, McDougal.
West Fourth,
right
there.
by Bleecker. It's I always see.
I know
those
where it
street-
is. It's downstairs. It's quite literally in the cellar.
Yes, it's quite literally.
And
Cellar.
then what's his name? The History Hyenas used to be upstairs. They used to do.
Oh,
it
they do
there.
upstairs? Oh,
They
okay,
used
cool.
to back
Oh,
in
I
the
didn't
day.
know that. All
Now
right,
I'm
nice.
aging myself.
Yes, you are.
I've been up around the block for many moons.
That's exciting though. You got passed at the Cellar, and you were just like,
What does
fuck
Paz
it.
mean?
Passed.
What does that mean?
So, like, in order to work certain clubs, you have to like audition, and they have to be like, you're good enough or not.
Oh, I thought they like passed you up at the one in Austin. That's why you had to move back here.
Fast,
no,
like
no.
he got spooked. He got caught.
she had to sashay away.
He's passable.
my wife and I are like, you know, it all happens just
We
so
get
fast.
it. You're not gay. You have to say your wife again.
Did I mention
That's the
it?
only reason the girls are watching. Girls and gays.
Well, I did say that I wash
She
her
will
rings.
cross her legs, and she does. Now she does have a leaving
I wash
conditioner.
her
Initial
rings in the
code
shower.
switch.
Yeah.
I do wash her rings for her. And she's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, let me wash them.
The gays all turn the computer off. Like, fuck this.
Speaking of gays, the great Mateo Lane, he's the one who got me.
Yes.
Got
Oh,
me
really?
best.
Basically, he's great friend, and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you not?
Pass.
Why are you not in New York? Let's get you here. Let's get you in the Cellar." And then it happened, and then like we looked for an apartment like the next day, and it just happened really fast.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, we'll probably start a family in the next couple of years too.
Same.
So just
Vinny
you
and
know.
I have been trying, but it's not sticking.
Nothing's
sticking.
taking. Oh, it's sticking.
Oh,
it's
it's
just not
sticking.
taking.
It's not taking.
yeah, I don't think that you can.
Well,
do
I'm
it
saying
through
saying
an
is
ass.
that
Can
Vinny
you
is
get pregnant
hosing,
through an
hosing my
ass?
guts down.
Okay.
He's coming into my asshole.
I'm saying I don't know if that can get you pregnant though.
Okay.
Well, the more you know.
Well, I'm not a quitter. Wait. So
where
wait.
is-
So how? Wait. Excuse me. What? How do you get? What does it an audition or they see your stuff online? They say like, oh, they check them out and like you're up for like review at the board, and then or do you have to go in there and act physically?
I'm
audition?
sure there's many different ways, but traditionally you
How'd
go
you
in.
get on Drag Race?
You get it. You go in and you got to do your best 5 minutes. They give you a spot at like
It's only 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and that's hard for me because I do my act's an hour, you know, and when
Right.
I
And
so,
who
like,
is like the RuPaul of the club who decides if you sashay away?
so her
if you
name's
stay?
Esty.
Oh, a woman.
yeah.
Yes,
She's been there
She-
forever,
Lesbian?
right?
She's been there forever.
Yeah.
Lesbian? No, I don't think she's.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't ask.
I'm
didn't ask her sexual
assuming
preferences.
who's like the grand dame of, or like, you know, the
She's like
Messiah
she's like
of
the Mitzi Shore of the East.
She's the Mitzi Shore of the East.
Okay, so like
exactly,
the Messiah
except
of the
alive.
comedy
Yeah.
community in New York City. I'm assuming what she would look like. And I would assume that she has to be a tough broad.
If you watch the latest, there's a Chris Rock and Kevin Hart documentary on Netflix. She's in it, and you can see her like everybody around her is like, oh god, it's Esty.
She holds a lot of power.
She holds a lot of power. You see her little silhouette as
She's
you
like the
as
Dave
you
Port-
audition.
Is she
You,
like the Dave Portnoy or the RuPaul of of
pretty
the comedy?
much,
yeah.
So people are terrified of her.
you know, so speaking of RuPaul, whenever like my wife will I'm not gay, that's why I mentioned my wife. Whenever she comes home like with new clothes, I'll always make her like do like a fashion show.
Yeah, of
I'll
course.
play Work.
You'll always try
Oh
them
yeah,
on.
you better work.
What a great fucking
Come on,
song!
girl,
How
yeah.
come nobody has remixed that to be like? I could see them using like twerk.
Yes.
You better twerk. Like,
Mama
Yeah,
Ruth
yeah.
probably
French
got that
Montana
locked
or
Yeah,
down.
Mama has it
something?
locked down.
that's why.
No, she wrote those lyrics in the cave wall back in the
That's right.
in the olden
What a
days.
trendsetter, right? That was at 92 or something.
Yeah.
God,
That's
forever.
pretty fucking. That's pretty wild.
Well, she's probably getting those. If it's not close to one of her fracking checks, she's not even looking. She's not even letting anyone sample it at all.
I don't even know what that means.
Me either.
She's
I didn't graduate
an
college.
oil driller. Oh yeah,
Is that a
that's why
joke?
that's why she makes.
Well, that's similar to what
ton of
Vinny's
money.
been doing with me. We use hot oil when you're fucking me in my asshole.
Of course. That's the only way to do it.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Oil
Okay.
drilling.
Yes, in the asshole.
Is that almond milk? I can tell it's not. That's real milk.
You know.
How do you
You think
handle
they
it,
think
Mama?
almond milk on Staten Island?
No, I got this here. I don't know where the hell. Gregory's.
Oh, Gregory's, yeah.
I'd say 7.5. Pretty good.
Was there a non-binary barista?
Yes, there
Okay,
was.
good. Then you know it's good.
Yep. And what's funny is I'm trying to get better with like being nice to people because I have
tough.
I feel like I have
Believe me, it's
I have
tough.
a very like fuck you face. I'm
Yeah.
very to myself. Some people have told me I can be a little intimidating because I look angry, but I'm not.
No, you don't have that problem. You're hot. People are intimidated because you're hot.
Oh well, I don't know if that's what it was.
You can say
think
wife
it
again.
is.
This is the time to say wife
I have
again.
a wife. She but I was like, hey, is that good? What is? And she was just like, I don't know, I never had it. And I was like, all right, cool. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. But
Did Ebony ask your pronouns when you got here this morning?
no,
Okay.
they
I'll
are
walk with her.
they are he,
Okay, good.
He, they?
despite what I may look like.
The hair.
hair.
Can we see
Despite
with
the
your hair
hair.
down?
You want me to put my hair down?
Yeah.
sure.
Shake it out.
How often
I
do
actually
you?
I have like 5 of these in there.
Now, when you take your hair down, do you turn? Do you
Can we do the slow motion?
Do you start feeling the moans? Do you start feeling fish when you take the hair down?
Usually pretzels and stuff come out, and
You start feeling.
Or like, do you like for you to like? I think for you, like, as a straight guy with long hair, I think you feel like animalistic when you take your hair down. A gay guy that takes their hair down, long hair, they're feeling they're in a beauty pageant and they're gonna serve.
I
You
know.
know what I mean? Do you like feel like Braveheart right now that you want to destroy?
That is Braveheart hair.
like destroy like a village or something, or like are you feeling silly?
Yeah, you know me. I love the. I'm picturing slow motion.
Yeah, running.
I'm picturing a L'Oreal commercial or whatever the fuck. What were
Yeah.
they? I don't know.
Pantene Pro V.
Yeah, Pantene Pro. Do they still make commercials? I haven't heard of them.
Maybe.
But it used to be. I cut it for my wedding to my wife, a woman.
That's right.
And it would
Is she
be a
cis?
lot. Is she cis?
Cis woman?
She has cysts on her ovaries. Is
Was
that
she
what you
born?
mean?
Hello.
What
Talk about it.
Only time I've ever heard cysts before.
What gender was she assigned at birth? Do you know?
my God.
You don't have to say.
female.
Her God-given gender.
Female.
Okay.
She's lucky. She identifies with exactly what.
We'll get to dead names in just a few
You
minutes.
took the words right out of my mouth. How long were you guys dating before you were married?
8 years.
That's
Good
right.
Lord.
Wait, was it? Yeah, I proposed 8 years into because I was like, I had this crazy dream. I was poor. I had no money. I was lost. I was just a fucking loser for 5 years trying to figure out what I wanted to do in comedy. And then when it finally started to work, I was like, okay, I can do this.
I
now.
need a woman.
It was never like I'm not committed to you. It was just like
Right.
I can't pay for a wedding. What are
Yeah,
you
I
fucking
think
nuts?
we talked about that last time we talked. You wanted to make sure you did it right. That's why you waited so long.
Yes, I think I did the
You did.
cooking thing with
Cooking,
you,
yeah.
and that was like right after we got.
Yeah.
I think that was right after I proposed.
That was, yes.
Yeah,
You,
so-
and you and the missus came over.
Joey goes, "This coach, it's not official yet. You want to try this before your wedding day, don't you?"
Did you have the
Yeah,
nuptials?
we messed around.
Did you have the nuptials in New York, or did you have them in Austin?
New York?
I was gonna say, because who's gonna travel all the way to Austin? Because you were,
I mean,
you were-
destination weddings are they are my.
You like it?
Oh, I despise. them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would never make somebody do that.
Yeah.
I think it's incredibly rude.
Were you guys? I think it's very rude. Were you guys? Was she like supportive of your career forever? Like, when did it finally start to click in comedy? Because you have a massive like following on social. And, like, your clips fucking rip.
I asked her the other day. I'm like, what the fuck did you see in me? Like, I could be like, I tried to like rap for a
Ladies?
while.
Yeah, she goes, "Unzip your pants,
Oh,
son.
you were
I'll tell
trying
you
to
what
rap.
it is."
I tried to rap for a while.
Comedic rapping, or like you were serious?
Serious.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Really?
Yeah, I mean, I still think they're good.
Yeah.
But I have anytime I do anything on my Instagram, that's like that's the
You do
key.
music on
the
your
key is to
Instagram.
keep it funny.
Yes.
Once you stop being funny, like fuck this guy.
Are
But
you
as
on
long as it's
SoundCloud?
funny. No.
Okay.
No, I used to though back in the day. But I'm very uncomfortable with my hair like this. Do I look
Take
crazy?
it down. Put it back up.
Is it okay if I do
Put
that?
it. You can do it. I'd even let you do a messy bun right now.
half up, half down.
You want a messy bun?
I had baby's breath. If you want to put that in there.
We could do pigtails.
You can do whatever you want. Like I said, it's not as long as it should be because I cut it last year, so it's still getting.
Do you take that
time.
down during lovemaking, or you primarily keep it up during lovemaking? Like if you're on the bottom.
If you're bottoming.
I think it's usually always if I'm laying down and she's on top of me, I might get uncomfortable with this, but usually it's like always up. I don't even know why I have it long.
If you were gonna strike,
You have it all.
go ahead. What is it? Let's go there.
if you were gonna strike a woman, would you wear it up or down?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a really good one. Imagine I took it down. Like, you know what, bitch? And then I took it down and then I hit her. And
Or just do a head flip and whip her in the face.
yeah, and then when
with
she's on the ground, I'll tell her how much better my hair is than hers is.
Yeah.
that's add insult
and
to
then
injury.
drop the routine.
Yeah.
Your final move.
She's like, how did you get your hair so supple?
Hot oil, bitch.
Your final move is a death drop, right on top of
Yeah.
her.
I mean, I wish I had needed. You guys have green on. I don't have any green.
I
You're
love
matching.
green.
Yeah, green's a
It's
good
my
color.
new color.
Do you smoke weed?
No, I haven't smoked weed since I was 20.
Drink?
2010. I don't really drink either.
That's right.
I can have a drink.
You're not doing it to get drunk.
No, you know,
Same.
I have really bad anxiety, and drinking will make it worse. I also just like, I'm one of these guys. Okay, I want to ask. Okay, are either of you in relationships?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay, so me personally, when I was younger, I felt like getting drunk was like, you get drunk, you hook up, you have a crazy night, and then you go home.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why we're getting drunk if we're not doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's what you talked. I remember that.
I kind of feel like
But
that.
I don't want to, like, if I'm drinking, I don't want to fuck. Like, I'm like, if I drink, I'm like, I just want to drink and eat and go to bed. Like, drinking doesn't make me want to fuck.
Okay, but that's not a lot of drinkers. You sound like, okay,
No,
so
he drinks in the house. I think if you're going out drinking, I think it's
yeah,
like
no, that's
idea
fine.
to go
And
out is to meet
I gotta
someone.
say, I've changed because I remember I went out for one of my friend's birthdays like a year or two ago, and she said, Eric, what do you want? And then she like gave the bartender like what she thought I would like, historically speaking. I was like, I'm a grown man, I can't be having. I was like, I gotta get into a more adult drink.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
started getting into bourbon, and I started having old fashions.
Oh, I
which
love that.
And then every time I go, a lot of bars make really, really good ones. I was making them at home. I got sugar cubes and
Yeah.
stuff. So like I do get it now, the craft of alcohol. That's why
Craft
I look
cocktail.
for in coffee. I have an espresso machine at home. I try to like do my own, right?
Typical
So like
fucking Gindaloons.
I do.
Got the fucking espresso machines
yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
You need
he
it.
should. He's trying to do like espresso art on his fucking thing.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to learn.
I wanna get
but
there.
I just found I learned the hard way because I don't drink dairy. I don't have cheese and stuff like that. But so my milk, my coffee, I just drink black. So I really never knew that like to froth the milk. I thought heavy cream. Everyone just gets half and half for the coffee. Growing up in Staten Island, you get half and half in the coffee.
get 2 cream, 2 sugars, honey.
Yeah.
They asked like the girl behind the
Something
yeah.
like that. But I didn't know that with an espresso, with this frother, heavy cream was too thick, too heavy to froth. So you have to use milk. I just learned that.
I do a lot of ice stuff though, so I haven't even gotten to the hot ones yet. But like my point, I was saying like I understand now why people like the craft of alcohol. And my wife will get a woman that I'm married to. She will get
sabotage the coffee?
She loves to go to like a restaurant and try like the cocktails to not get
Me
drunk.
too. Yeah, yeah.
And I never understood that because all my
God,
friends
no.
are like, if I'm drinking in 3 hours, I'm going to be a different person. Now our whole dynamic is different. There's a new person here
Yeah,
that
yeah.
wasn't
Who's
here
that?
before.
Who is she?
Now he's saying racist stuff. He's hitting people.
That's
you know?
because we're trash.
Yes,
that's why
exactly.
if I'm drinking,
Yeah.
that's in Massachusetts. If I'm drinking, I want to get drunk.
But that's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like what you said. I'm trying to go to cocktails now. You've always liked cocktails, but you like wine. But you'll have 10 cocktails.
I drink the cocktails because I want to try them and I want to experience them. So I learn. I'm doing it for like a learning thing. Of course, I get drunk. If I need to get drunk, I can do it quickly. But when I try different cocktails on the menu, it's because I want to learn new ingredients. I want to learn like a new staple. Like maybe I never knew this cocktail. Now I have a new favorite cocktail. Every time I go to a bar, instead of saying just give me a fucking vodka soda, I can say give me this drink because I had it and it was I never tried it before and it's good.
Yes, there you can appreciate the art of it. Now I'll go and I'll have one and it'll be one. But like usually, like I said, in the past it was like if we're drinking, there's no like level to drinking. It's just we're gonna be sober or someone's gonna have to take us home.
Yeah.
And that's what I was just like, But I was younger.
Do your buddies still drink? How old are you?
I just turned 34.
All right.
Same.
So all my friends have wives. Most of them have wives and kids. I'm 34 too, and
Yeah.
they're like, if I come around, it's like, oh, the big bad Aunt Pat is around. He's bringing the husbands out. He's gonna get drinking. I don't want to be that guy anymore.
You're that guy.
who brings them around. Mm-hmm. But they don't like really. Sometimes they get drunk, but I forgot what my question was.
I'll do my friends.
Yeah.
My friends, I hate being this way, and I don't want to be this way. But my friends alter their behavior around me, so they're not their true like. Because they know that I'm not really like that guy, and they're not like hiding it. It's just like, oh yeah, we're not gonna get too fucked up because like we're around Eric and he's kind of a loser. And
Oh,
he doesn't-
your friends are
Yeah.
respectful as fuck.
Yeah,
my
they're
friends
awesome.
would never.
No, my friends,
fucking-
but they're also like growing up. I think they're
Yeah.
not getting as shit faced as they used to. And then my really really close friends, they're just like me. They don't really drink either. But recently I when I'm with a certain friend, wine is another one that just sneaks up on you. I'll have another glass. I'll have another glass. And then you're like, fuck, what the hell are we talking about here? Like, so.
How many glasses of wine could you put? How many bottles of wine could you put down a day if you had to?
Bottles is a
gun
good
to
question.
head. Day? Gun to head. 7 a.m. to 7. No, do 12 hours. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Someone has a gun to your head. They say, how many bottles of wine could you put down?
Well, the thing is with the wine,
and you're allowed to eat whatever you want.
No, but I'd have to nap at some point.
You can nap.
I can nap.
Just like from
If
7.
I can nap, I can take down a case.
What's a case? What's a
12
case?
bottles.
You could have 12 bottles
if
of wine.
I'm able to nap, yeah. in 24
What's a
hours.
nap?
What would your
to you.
yeah? Well, and what would
So
your
I'm gonna get twisted, and then I'm gonna like start pigging out, and then then I'm gonna have to unbutton my pants. My pants are unbuttoned right now, by the way. They don't fit.
what would be your strategy? How many are you doing in the morning? I feel like
I would start with a like a light wine, like a Vino Verde, which has a light like a low ABV, and I would just kind of sip that throughout the day. I would do a low ABV. I would do something maybe for lunch. Maybe
Are you front loading the
a
day?
Riesling. No, I could get 6 bottles in an afternoon.
How
believe
long is
it.
this nap?
Nap would be I take a nap every day at 4 o'clock. That's why I'm yawning.
Okay,
Sorry.
but
It's
not a
it's a-
6-bottle wine nap.
It's a hibernation.
Yeah, you'd be
it's all
out.
winter. It's
No,
a
if
hibernation.
someone wakes me up, after the nap, I would have to take a pill, a crushed up pill on my nightstand to wake up.
and you're
then-
allowed to do during this.
Oh, then I can do 2 cases.
What?
It's just water at that point.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
then it can
I
drink.
don't know. Is that dangerous?
I'm gonna say
Very
I'm gonna
dangerous.
say if I had to do it down, I'd do it, and I could get 12 bottles down in a day if I had to, with a nap and
God.
food.
I don't know about wine. I could do probably in
I
a
can't
day
drink
if I
beer.
really pushed myself, maybe 25 or 26 beers.
I could do 48 Diet Cokes.
Oh, easily. You and John Daly and Donald
Love
Trump.
Diet Coke.
Got to be careful with the aspartame.
I know.
That's why you're not getting pregnant.
That's why.
That's probably
Wait,
why.
so now you're back in the biz in New York City. You're running the scene.
I'm running the
I have a
scene.
few questions because unfortunately,
Sachet.
I run in a very tight circle of comedians, and
Okay.
I just want to see who do you feel most victimized by. I'm going to say some names, and I want you to be honest and say, give me if you have a story about them, or if you have a trigger word. You can say a trigger word, or you can just remain silent. When I say the word Hannah Berner, what does that do to you?
I don't know if I've ever met her before.
Exactly.
I think I was on a show with her once.
Yeah.
I have nothing
a
bad
bitch.
to say. I don't have enough experience.
Are you trying to get him to isolate people in the biz from
No,
himself?
I'm trying to say-
I don't know her.
What about Little Sass? Do you know who Little Sass is? Me either.
No.
Exactly.
We know Little Sass.
Do you know what about Frances Ellis?
So
We're in the shade room right now.
I kinda
Apparently,
did my own-
She's tired.
I'm not really in the, and this is no shade.
Well,
to
they're
anyone.
running the scene in New York City now, and they're mean girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they were mean to you.
No, they're not mean to me. They can never step to mama, but they
Okay.
they're just causing problems.
These
around
are
the scene.
comedians in New York.
These are comedians in New York, apparently.
Well, I know Hannah is.
Yeah.
I just never had the pleasure.
Never had the pleasure.
Never of.
What about
hanging
Ian
out with her.
Fidance?
Has
Has he sexually assaulted you?
No, he's a great comedian though.
Okay.
I'm
Very
a
funny.
fan. I'm a fan from afar.
Ian Fidance.
Who else?
Very funny.
Jess Kirsten. Did you ever sleep with her?
I love Jesse Kirsten.
No, I don't know who that is.
you know who it is?
You'd recognize Jess.
He's been. Well, welcome to the Big Apple.
Yeah, you're gonna
want
need
to be
these
a
people.
world of hurt.
What are you gonna miss about Texas the most?
Oh man,
The guns.
I loved Austin so much.
Yeah.
You guys ever been?
Yeah, I went. My buddy
I have
used
never
to live
been to
there.
Austin. No,
He
it's
moved
very
out.
liberal.
He literally moved out. He uprooted his family from. They're in Boston, then they went to Texas, and then Austin. He said was too lib, so they went to Florida.
Oh God.
So Austin's the most liberal of all the Texas cities.
I mean, that's not saying much.
Is that where South by Southwest is?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's.
It's like the Nashville of the South. But it's South. It's Nashville. Is the
Well, I
South.
think Nashville is the Nashville.
Nashville
of
is
the
definitely
South.
this.
But that's like the Nashville of Texas. I would say that.
I have nothing to compare it to, but for me, it was just like I would always tell people it's like the greatest millennial city. I feel like everyone there was my age. The food scene was tailored to like us and our tastes and what people our age would like. It was just a really chill
Grain bowls.
place. Like my wife needed to go to the dentist there, and I remember like the doctor was the coolest guy. He was young. It was not like this uncomfortable like we don't take your insurance. Go
He did
fuck
it with a
yourself
vintage
vibe.
switchblade he got off Etsy.
He did it with like he did it with some holistic blanket or something.
Yeah, that Johnny Cash fucking.
Yeah, my favorite
pissed
coffee
on one
place
time.
in the world. They have taco trucks everywhere, smash burgers. It
What's
was
a
just
smash burger?
It's a squeeze burger.
come on,
like
man.
A
I
7th
don't
Street
even
burger,
know.
smash burger.
Have you had 7th
Street.
Street?
Wow. Never. had
7th
that.
Street a hit and miss. I had 7th Street for the first time, blown away.
Yeah.
Went back another time.
They're too big for the britches now. They're opening up every like Starbucks.
Yeah,
the original
no
one was
good.
fucking good.
No
Once
good.
in a while, I mean, it's good. They're just it's like a flat Shake Shack smash burgers.
We're millennials.
Yes.
I'm not.
I never know what's what.
What year
I'm
were you
Gen
born?
X,
What year were you born?
79.
Oh, really? You just made it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that I have a joke in my special about that. It's like a lot of my friends who are 34 being like, these fucking millennials are pussies. I'm like, you're a millennial. So yeah, it's 81 to 97.
Good lord.
Yeah.
So does that count like the young, like, is Sass a millennial?
Sass is Gen Z.
And that's like the Gias and the Sasses of the world are all Gen Z. The Owens.
Sass. Oh yeah, they're.
Oh, I know. The Sass is here.
Little Sass.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sasquatch.
Okay, yeah.
Harry.
I apologize. I do know who that is.
Okay, good.
He's going by Harry now. Switch the name.
Oh, Harry.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Which I think is a good move.
Yeah.
I think eventually you have to ditch your Little Sasquatch. And go
Lil,
Harry.
I thought it was a rapper at first. I don't know what he was talking about. Maybe that's where he.
That's where he
he
was
got
coming
it from.
What? How old are you, Vinny?
30.
So you're right there too.
What's your special?
I'd love to.
My special is on YouTube. I did it with 800 Pound Gorilla.
Whose production company is that?
So I don't know who. Adam Faldetta is the guy who he filmed it for me.
Got it.
And then we partnered with 800 Pound Gorilla. They're based out of Nashville. They're
Okay.
huge. They're
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
awesome. They put out Matt Rife's.
They did,
Oh yeah,
Um,
I think I recognize.
they're
I
fucking-
see
They
it.
did.
They're
Pizza
like the
Fest.
big.
They did Pizza Fest.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah,
I
they're
gotcha.
awesome, and it's doing really well. You guys should check it out. Anybody watching this, it's free on YouTube, and yeah, that's
You got to
where-
get on Rumble.
The Wilbur is awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Boston is really awesome,
It's a
and
good comedy town. Everyone
what's
there's-
that?
It's a good comedy town.
I just
Everyone there
love
is
it. It's just a
hilarious.
cool place. It really is just like
Beantown?
it's like a real city,
Right.
You know, but a little small, a little more quaint, but like it reminds me of Chicago, and
It's like a drinking, blue collar, white collar.
It feels like if Staten Island was a city. I don't know if that's a compliment, but for
No,
me,
I take that as
from
a
me it
compliment.
is
Yeah.
because I like where I'm from. I'm
Yeah.
from the good part of Staten Island. I consider.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, we went to do Chris DiStefano showed his house on Staten Island.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first time ever being there. We almost died. Our talent lady Jackie almost killed us in the car on the way home. I was so like, there's all these people say all these negative things about Staten Island. I loved it there. I could move to Staten Island in
the
a
people who
heartbeat.
talk shit about Staten Island are people who've never been there, and it's become like cool. You know, people just talk shit about Nickelback
Yeah.
because people talk shit about Nickelback. That's why Staten Island gets shit, because it's like somebody laughed. It's like, oh, I'll make a joke about Staten Island. They have no idea why. If I blindfolded anyone and I gave them food from Staten Island and told them that like one of these, pick your favorite, I guarantee they'd pick Staten Island. But if you told them it's from Staten Island, oh yeah, I could taste it. Wasn't that good? Everyone's biased. They're fucking crazy. Like, you know, Dave does pizza reviews on Staten Island all the time.
Yeah.
He's always raving about how good they are.
I like the Pats and Vinny's over there. Vinny and Joe's.
Joe and Pat's.
Joe and Pat's. Yeah, we went there.
Incredible.
Is that where Rico gets the Caesar salad? This guy Rico Bosco.
I know Rico Bosco. I thought
pizza.
I went to high school with him, but I went to high school with his brother, I think.
Should
But
we
I've
bring
known him
in?
for years.
Should we have him come in? Do you know a story about him?
Whoa,
What's the story?
which one?
No, do you have any dirt on Rico Bosco?
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no, I don't have any dirt. But like he
You
was
can
like,
make something up.
I knew him through
Yeah.
the neighborhood. Yeah, he killed my mom.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your
Well,
dirt.
he wears women's panties.
Does he really?
Well, used women's panties.
You know, I gotta say, there are a few things. Obviously, I'm a little androgynous,
Yeah.
so it's just fabric.
She's wearing a B. She's wearing a B. Arthur.
This is my.
What is it called?
I usually wear this without a wife
cardigan.
beater.
Yeah, she's wearing a B. Arthur cardigan today.
I told you it's my pronouns are
I know.
he.
I know. Oh, sorry. Imagine I got red for filth.
He just starts reading you for Phil. Yeah, we should. I want to get Rico. I was curious if you and Rico knew each other. I feel like all you Italians on Staten Island know each other. I'm not numbered in here right now.
Is he Italian?
Rico Bosco? Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure if he is.
Bosco.
Oh, is Bosco?
I don't
Italian?
know.
I don't know. If
Yeah,
Is
he's
that your
definitely
last name?
Italian, right?
I don't know.
But I feel like everyone talks Italian. I feel like
I
Italians
think he's
in general.
from like Staten Island has a huge Irish population too,
Okay.
especially in the north where I'm from. I'm from the North Shore.
Oh, there's North Shore.
So there's north and there's south. The south is all the Guidos.
It's south by the Woodbridge Mall.
That's the outer bridge to get there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be south. But the Woodbridge Mall is in New Jersey.
I gave a blowjob in an AMC parking lot in the Staten Island Mall.
Nice. Yeah, that's new. So that's a new blowjob.
No, then it was old. It was in the 90s.
Then there was no AMC.
What movie theater was it then?
I go,
There
Joey.
was none. There was none by the mall.
There was a movie theater in Staten Island. Where was it?
Yes, but not by the mall.
Oh.
It was probably. It depends where you were. UA.
Where was the blowjob given?
Maybe
Joe?
it was not in a movie theater. Maybe we went to the movies, then went to the mall. It was in a, I think it was in a parking lot in Staten Island. That's all we need to know.
Okay, well, there's only one parking lot on Staten Island, so that was probably it.
Right, the one.
You're trying to rack your mind of all the
Now-
thousands of
I told
blowjobs
you.
you've given over the years.
I told you.
I feel like
thought you were-
Italians are the last group of the last minority group that you can really shit on, and it's okay to acceptably shit.
We're
on.
the original people to get shit on.
Italians really take a lot of shit.
You know, it's that's another thing I talk about in the special, where it's like I'm very much Italian. Like if I went to Nebraska, they'd be like, who the fuck is this Ginzo? But when I'm on Staten Island, I feel like Shakespeare or something.
Yeah, you feel
I
very
speak so much more
eloquently,
pronounce the R's and stuff.
Yeah.
So like
he's got mahogany-bound leather books.
there is like this. There is this funny thing about like I make jokes on stage. Like I don't feel like I'm white because I relate more to like black culture when I was I was growing up.
Speaking to the tribe,
like all the black comedians would make fun of like white people for not hitting their kids, and I'd be like, "The fuck is this guy talking about?"
My dad hits me.
Yeah, my dad's hitting me right now during this.
Yeah.
And then
the back.
stuff like not having a lot of money. A lot of my favorite black comedians talk about how like we wouldn't have a lot of money. White kids go skiing and shit. I never fucking went skiing.
Me either. They're trying to make me go skiing. I've
never been skiing in my life.
Either.
I never played golf or tennis. None
That's
of
what
this
I
shit.
said. Oh my god! Today I was walking by. There's a candle on this guy's desk, and it's supposed to smell like tennis balls. It exists to smell like tennis balls. I said, I never held a tennis ball.
Yeah, I would play
You never
from a
football.
bad
smelled the
neighbor-
tennis? That's the
No.
best smell in the world. Oh,
I
It is a good smell.
I said,
balls?
they didn't have that growing up. I grew up in a bad neighborhood.
Where did you grow up?
Union, New Jersey.
Ooh, that is a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, it is. It's bad.
You still frequent Union?
Yeah.
That's the best smell in the world.
Is your
What?
family still
Tennis
over there?
ball.
My father's still there. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. What's like? Is it like old school Italian?
No, it's Haitian. It's all Haitian.
Well, no, but like it used to be like a lot of Italians.
And my neighborhood was
What
a
happened to
mixed
the
bag.
neighborhood? What happened in the neighborhood? It's no longer all Italian?
No, our neighborhood was always mixed, but I'm saying there's others. It's Italian neighborhoods. I think are still there, like people that still live in the house. But my neighborhood was always mixed. But right now, it's every one of my neighbors is Nigerian.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if do I know anything about. You know anything about Nigerians?
Do you, Joe?
I know they make jollof rice.
Okay.
And it's really good.
That's good.
Yeah,
I never had.
It's very
any.
spicy. Scotch bonnets.
Scotch bonnets.
What's that?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Scotch bonnets of pepper. It's one of the spiciest peppers.
Ooh, you ever done the one chip challenge?
Well, I bought those.
Oh,
do
this
we have those?
motherfucker.
Did someone take the spicy peppers home?
Diego.
I don't know. I didn't take them.
Would you
Full
eat
of-
one?
Full
Right
of
now?
knowledge. Right now, I don't know if
hate
I would.
spice.
My wife and I did it years ago during the pandemic, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
It's torturous. I don't know how people.
Have you
I
done
don't-
it?
I don't
No,
like
he had me
spice.
blindfolded. We did a live stream last week. He had me blindfolded a couple weeks ago, and he almost put the chip in my mouth. And I was like, "Just do it, just do it." And he's like, "I can't." He had a moment of
No,
Compassion.
his heart grew. A brief moment of
No,
compassion.
I just didn't want to have to
Yeah.
deal with the drama. That's why I didn't
It's
do it.
horrible.
Yeah, it
it's,
would be.
It's as bad as you could think. I didn't think it was gonna be that
Did you get
bad.
hiccups?
I got everything.
Hiccups from a spice.
Yeah, you get hiccups when you start choking.
I just didn't know what to do.
Breathe, you
There's
can't breathe.
there's no like, oh, this is helping. Like I would drink milk, and then I'd be like, and then it came right back, and then I did that for like 20 minutes, and then I just shit my brains out for 2 days. It was horrible.
Abs probably look great though after.
No.
Had that morning
I just
skinny.
look terrible. I think I would do it again if we had them, because I know what to expect, and I don't think I wouldn't eat anything or drink anything. I would just try to like maybe water.
The lips
But I
are
feel
the
like
worst part for me.
Oh, dude, it was
The
bad.
lips are burning. Like the tongue, it doesn't. It's not. It's the lips and mouth.
It was just fucking everywhere.
What, you fucking just lip it? You don't just eat it?
No, you eat it, but for me, I guess my lips are the most sensitive.
They always
Okay.
have been.
Well, that's why I have to wear a rattlesnake plumper.
Do you see the Cat Williams shit? Speaking of black comedians,
Of course, yeah.
What do you think of that?
I love it. I love it. I don't know. I love everybody loved that
Yeah.
stuff, right? It's like giving us a little something to talk about again. I mean, I like that he called out like Joe Rogan doesn't want me on there, and then Joe Rogan was like, I'll have him on there. I like
That's
that.
so genius.
Joe
Well,
Rogan,
After he
Joe
saw
Rogan,
the fucking
yeah.
clip that went fucking the biggest viral clip.
30
of the year.
million views, and is
Yeah.
that all we have to say? Joe Rogan doesn't want me on. Joe Rogan has us on.
I mean, I don't know if you ever listen to Joe Rogan. He always talks well. He always speaks highly of Cat Williams. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck he was
he's
talking
hilarious.
about. He's
Back in
always
the day.
talked. Oh man, the Pimp Chronicles.
Yes.
Oh, those are so funny.
unfucking believable.
With the green suit.
Holy shit! Just
What did he say?
brilliant.
He just said he announced that he was sexually assaulted by. What's his face?
I think you're referring to Diddy, but no, he didn't say
Not
that.
Diddy.
Who?
Weinstein.
He said that? I didn't watch the whole thing. It's like
Isn't
3
that
hours
his big
long.
thing? That
No, he just
Harvey
shit on
Weinstein-
everyone. He basically like exposed this like black like Illuminati within comedy.
No, but
and,
he
like,
said
this
that-
gatekeeping and all this shit.
But the whole thing with the whole scandal was Weinstein said if you don't let me suck your dick in front of all these people, you're not getting the role. That was the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't ever heard.
You don't know about that? That's the whole That was
Can
the
we
whole
fact
drama.
check
about-
that?
Oh, really?
That
Cat
was the whole
Williams talking
Cat
about it?
Williams drama.
Was it? Oh, that was like I heard a lot of drama. I never heard that.
That's what the whole thing. Every clip
Cat
I saw
Williams,
was.
Harvey Weinstein. You're in Weinstein talk.
I'm not kidding.
She got caught.
That's what he announced.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my god. Oh, this is just a random tweet.
No, this is what he said in the interview.
Oh my god, Cat Williams said Harvey Weinstein tries to suck his dick for Rowland petitioned him, and Harvey Weinstein would try and suck guys off.
That's what that's what got so much traction. He was giving the tea about what Harvey Weinstein did to him. And he blackballed him in Hollywood.
I thought it was more about him calling out like other comedians.
I mean, I think that was like a part of it.
Calling it out because he said that Harvey sucked all those other people's dicks too. Now that you know.
The more you know.
Anything that in the news that has to do with cocksucking, I have down. That's my forte.
You get alerts.
I get alerts. I get
He's a
Google
ticker
alerts.
tape, and you have a thing in your bathroom that lets you know.
Do you have openers at your show? Who opens for you? Who are you traveling with?
It depends. If it's around here, there's a funny young comedian named Dan Carney. He's great.
Oh, Dan Carney used to do shit with Tim Dillon back in the day.
Yes, exactly.
I know, blonde kid, very funny.
Very funny. Great kid. Nicky Paris is a friend of mine. He comes out whenever I'm around. He lives in LA though. Yeah, I've accumulated. It's nice over the years. But people in each cities where I go, and I'll hit them up if they were fun and good to hang with. But those are like my main.
How does it work with an opener? You just give them a percentage of tickets, or you're like, here's $1,000.
Yeah, more like that. You give them like if it's like a big show, I'll give them as much as I can. If it's a small show, I'm like, hey, dude, I'm barely making anything.
Right.
Or sometimes the venue pays them. I always try to give them as much as I can.
Try and prop them up.
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, I'm yeah. So it like again, they it's always whatever I make that.
That was a
show.
Cat Williams story. He talked about one of his openers gave like I can't remember who it was. Someone who's stuck up for him. But
I've heard a
this
lot.
guy
of...
was expecting $500, and Cat Williams like, here's $10,000. He was
Oh
like,
yeah,
whoa.
I hear that a lot. I mean, at that level, I'd give them as much as I possibly.
yeah.
I mean, whatever. Like Nate Bargatze, I don't know what the fuck he's giving people, but like I know Joe Rogan gives his openers like $1,500 every time they do something.
Quick 10 minutes work, not bad.
Yeah, right. A lot of guys though, in the industry, I have heard. I have heard big names though don't pay them, and they say like. The opportunity is like your pay,
Like who
or whatever.
Let's do it.
I don't know if they're.
Let's make a clip. Let's make a clip.
I don't know if it's real.
Who is it?
I don't
Who
know.
is it?
I don't know. I don't have proof, so I can't speak to
Like,
that.
who are the young comedians? Maybe we should narrow it down that way.
No. I'm saying bigger guys.
Oh, bigger guys.
That would
yeah.
do. But
that's
I
bullshit. The
can't
experience
prove it.
is your opportunity. Fuck off. It's nice to have the experience, but I also need to eat dinner.
Yeah, really. Unless like you're gonna fly me out and put me up
Right.
and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if that's true. That's why I can't speak on it.
I've always found out that what goes around comes around.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think
Especially professionally, people who are scumbags behind the scenes, people who are dickheads.
100%,
It's
man.
always fucking what goes around comes around.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to see. Comedians are weird too, man. Like, a lot of them have crazy egos when they shouldn't. Like I don't think anybody should have an ego, but it's a real shame when like one of your heroes is like, dismissive or like is a dick to people and abuses their power. But it's really crazy when you're like someone like me who's not made it yet, acting like he's bigger than he is. It's like, how are you not aware of like how fucking stupid you
That's
look?
like when I went Wendy the Snapple lady. I was distraught.
Oh my God, I missed that lady.
Yeah, well,
Oh man,
wasn't what she seemed. I'll say that much.
well, they stopped making them in glass, which is a big problem. You guys know about plastic,
Well,
right?
yeah, well,
welcome
that's
to
Biden's America.
It's no good. It's no good for
Well,
you.
welcome to Biden's America. So you're in Syracuse. Where can everyone buy tickets to your shows?
EricDelisandro.com. Just go to my
EricDelisandro.com.
website. It's got my special on it. It's your one-stop shop. Please don't Google Eric Delisandro tickets, because then I get in trouble. People go to third-party sites. They buy tickets that aren't for sale, or they're more money.
I Googled Eric D'Alessandro titties.
That you can Google, and you'll see some nice areola.
Well,
But-
it's always great seeing you. You're such a ball of joy, and you're very good to look at.
oh well.
I like your diamond ring as well.
Thank you
Is that
so
from
much.
Zales?
It is not.
Okay.
But I said, you know what, women? How come you're the only one who get diamonds?
Yeah,
I love it.
She'll transition in a few years. Thank you for coming, Eric.